This is a country reconstruction podcast, and this is the host with the motherfucking most, Tony motherfucking Melbourne, aka
Put all that fucking smoke in the air. Whoa.
Gets Big Ash in the building.
Hey.
Motherfucking Logical High.
What's up with y'all?
And we got Big Dog.
Hi. Hello.
Hola. How are you?
Hello. Hi.
This is my first time, guys.
Hey guys.
I am
First time on the podcast.
You're new.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you guys too.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You know,
listened to you guys for a while now.
Yeah, I have. I've listened to every single episode.
Thanks.
we appreciate that.
No problem.
Definitely
It's
welcome.
almost like you've been here since
I
every
know.
single
I feel like I know
episode.
you guys. Like I know you
No.
guys.
I mean, if you listen to every episode, you do.
You're practically part of the family.
Pretty much. The gang's all here.
Squad.
Gang.
All of that.
That part.
But today we got a crazy show for you. And by
As
crazy,
always.
it's been a lot of just drama. And first, I'm going to start with my favorite piece of news. So, over the weekend, Whack 100 and Mike Tyson got into an altercation. And so Whack 100 went online and was like, yeah, at the radios, at the podcast, and at Mike Tyson, all this other stuff. Talking about me and Mike Tyson got into a scuffle. I apologize at the podcast, but that's just what happens when two brothers can't reach a civil conversation. Sometimes it just has to go there. He's like, I don't know what's going to happen with the podcast or the footage. Just all this other stuff. And then he showed himself buying some pain pills, like some Tramadol. From the pharmacy and shit. And then Mike Tyson, it was like, yeah, it's all fun and games until you get punched in the mouth.
Nigga don't act like we
You had to
cool.
get prescription,
Yeah,
too.
two brothers.
It was like
Two brothers
Tupac
can't
the
get
legend.
along.
And so,
Tupac's a legend.
according to like speculation, it's about like comments that Whack has made, kind of like disparaging Tupac over the years. And
He
if
got
you
that
know,
ass beat.
that's Tupac was Mike Tyson's homie.
Mm-hmm.
Like they was real friends. So he punched that nigga in the mouth. And I'm all about that. That shit is hilarious to me.
That's some G shit.
Yeah, the fact that he responded was like, it's all fun again until you get punched in the mouth. Huh? I was like, I mean, well, I guess it's confirmed now.
That this did actually happen.
Yeah.
No one's
Yeah.
speculating.
Mike Tyson punched him in the mouth.
I was like, all right, Mike hopped on the ground to let us know that he punched him in the mouth. He not playing no games. And it was a picture of him and Tupac together. And it said hashtag Tupac the legend. I was like, all right, you got it. I respect
My
that.
nigga Pac is a legend.
Yeah,
I'm talking
so-
down. Even though I don't even know what he said, but don't be talking about him down
Yeah,
on my
that's
nigga.
what you get. Don't say
You
shit
fuck.
about Tupac
Nothing about the dead one. What's
at
wrong
all.
with you?
Like, dumb nigga.
That's a fun would you rather. Would you rather be Arnold Schwarzenegger and drop kicked by a random nigga or get punched in the mouth by Mike Tyson?
I'd rather be Arnold.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to
You rather be Arnold?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
take it.
Arnold took the drop
He
kick.
took
but
that
nothing
shit.
That
Yeah.
old ass
He
nigga
took that shit
collapsed.
right in the
happened.
back.
No, he was fine.
Yeah, he did.
But he got back up like, whoa,
Yeah.
what was that?
Yeah.
The
Did
fuck?
someone tickle me?
He's like, what's happening?
Why?
The other nigga had to go to the hospital
Nigga
by
had to
pain
go get
medication.
some. Right, exactly.
I'm not trying to have to go to the
No.
hospital and get pain medication.
Oh,
because
Nigga,
of
they
okay.
that.
asked you
Right.
what happened. I
They
got
can't
punched
be
in the
alright.
mouth by Mike.
Like, I've been hit in the face before.
Oh.
And you know what I did? I went home. I went to sleep. I was crying. Like, I didn't go to the hospital and be like, hey, my whole shit hurt all the time.
Right. I don't need to get hit by that.
I need
Nothing like
something-
that.
My whole shit.
Yo, I hope
He
they
just
come out with the
pointed
footage.
at all
though.
of it.
Yeah, my whole shit.
All of it.
The entire
Just
shit
help
that
me.
you looking at, that I'm talking out of, it hurt.
Nah, I hope they drop the podcast footage for that.
Be like,
no, I
sir,
didn't-
what
I didn't see
happened?
that.
Mike Tyson.
He hit me in the face.
Oh, right this way. Is your pain the one to fucking 5,000?
And realistically, I don't want no
5001, ma'am.
Tramadol's that bullshit. That's how they finesse you. Tramadol take an hour to work. You better give me some Percocets, some Vicodin. Give me no goddamn Tramadol. I'm not sitting here for an hour after this nigga done hit me in the mouth.
Some Tramadol for you.
What are you talking about? Get out of here. On some other silly news, Yo Gotti had to pay $6 million
Did you got it?
for a song that he could have spent
$20,000
$20,000
on. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
So
Yeah, fucking donkey of the day, your ass. What the fuck? You $6 million in the hole for a song that never came out.
Yeah, that
What
don't
the
make no
hell?
sense. Like,
And how you even know if the song was gonna do that big? Like, what if it ain't even really getting no play for real?
why didn't you just do the song with him?
Right.
No, nigga, you took the song, recorded a song of your own that sounded like
Right.
it thought.
But
Yeah, that was that.
That's why he
yeah,
got
that's
$6 million.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but my thing is, why not just do the song with it? Like, if you thought it was gonna be a hit, just throw your verse on there and
Right.
make sure your backing is good.
Yes.
Be like, all right, I don't want no upfront money.
Yeah.
Put me on the back end. I want to be like an owner of the song and shit like that. Like,
He seemed like that type of nigga though.
but
He gonna
Oh,
take
big
the
head
shit, though.
ass.
just doing crazy shit. That's
Right.
They said they was trying to take everything from his ass.
6 million.
They said, nigga, fuck your house and your cars, bro. That's no legit. That's what
Oh
the
my
lawyer of the
God.
dude said.
That's what he
Like,
put
nigga,
all
I
in the
want all that
document.
shit.
All of it. How much
it
you
was
want?
$2 million at
Everything.
first, and the judge upped it. He
The-
tripled it because it was a malicious act or some shit like that.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Yeah, bro.
But
Like,
yeah.
you can't just go out and steal people's music and shit like that. That's wild.
Ooh, that
As
fat
fuck.
white boy
He did
singing.
it so boldly.
Yeah.
type of nigga.
On some other bold, wild type of nigga shit, Lil Durk turned himself into Atlanta
Durky
police in the connection to a shooting and is facing 5 possible felonies.
What's up with these niggas out here still shooting?
Oh,
I don't know.
why? Why
Y'all-
do
y'all
niggas
got
still
it.
be in
Y'all
the
was there.
streets?
Y'all there. Y'all made it.
These
Y'all made it.
And
out
that's
there.
niggas that's
possible. These felonies are in connection to attempted murder.
I don't understand. Cause there's really people that's trying to get out of situations like that,
Yeah.
and there's niggas that got out of situations like that and still want to put themselves back in
Mhm.
dumbass positions.
Yeah, you made it, bro. You got out.
It's so many people though.
And Dirk been famous for a while too.
A minute.
Yeah.
A minute. You right about that.
Doing his thing.
Shout out to that nigga Chief Keef, cause this nigga got his bread and went on and lived his motherfucking life.
Yeah.
Dead
Chief
ass.
Keef
That
like,
nigga
I'm
went
done.
and lived his life, bruh,
For real.
and start paintballing. Fuck the guns. I'm a paintballer now.
Hey, you
That's
gotta
what
figure out something
niggas
to
gonna need to
shoot.
take notes.
It's not that wet.
Right, because you're not going to be young forever. You're not going to be the
No.
hottest thing forever. You're not
No.
guaranteed to get iconic status. So why not just think about just a tad bit about the future? Just a
Dead
smidgen,
ass.
guys.
Fucking dead. Everybody got kids. Why
Right.
y'all asses got kids? I'm about to go to jail.
Right.
What the fuck?
It's
What the
just-
fuck?
Y'all can go for chunks of years too.
Mm-hmm. I'll try
And
kids'
then with all these
life.
SoundCloud rappers coming out, nigga, you could be the next road off thing in 5 minutes.
That is so
I
real.
think this is a possible 8 years for him.
Mm.
And it's what? And then there's still the Kodak Black sitting in jail because doing
Goofy ass
drive
nigga.
by for old rival rapper that don't live there no more. Niggas
Can't
is
stand
dumb.
Kodak,
I hate
man.
everybody.
Kodak dumb as fuck, man.
Gotta give him one of these. Everybody just.
Right.
Like, bruh, what is you doing?
What are you doing, my nigga?
What are all of y'all doing?
I
What
just
is your marriage? Like, what the fuck?
A part of me is like, is this like some type of conspiracy to get all the rappers just gone? Because it's just like one after the other.
I don't know.
Are they really doing this?
I don't know what's going on.
Because it's
but
literally like one after the other after the
Right.
other. It's like rapper after rapper after. It's just. So do we believe like everybody's that dumb?
I mean, listen.
Anything's possible. I don't know. Like, do you think it's just like everything just moves so fast for them? They didn't get time to catch up to be like, let me just stop. I mean, maybe I should just
No,
stop.
because they doing things actively now is what people are saying. And so that don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like old cases popping up, oh, we found some old evidence.
Yeah.
We pulling you back for this. Then all right, that's one thing. But they say niggas just actively going on missions.
Right after they record.
Right after they record, they dropping new EPs, new albums, and then
Right.
hopping in the whip to go shoot up.
Do.
Yeah, like what? What? Hey, the blicky. What? That don't even make sense. That's not logical.
Chill.
Like that's not logical on a lot of levels.
Yeah, I wish I could say like, I wish they had mentors, but you really can't stop a person from doing what the fuck they gonna do. So
And I think it do be people that be out there, like at least Kodak, that be trying to help him.
Kodak
But
said
then a
he
lot
don't
of
listen
niggas,
to no old niggas.
but the nigga need to listen to some old niggas.
But he said he don't listen to no old niggas with
that's the
their old
fucking
energy
problem.
and vibes. He said they be bringing old nigga energy. He don't want
It
that.
do be like old heads.
Wisdom,
but-
you mean, my nigga? The fuck?
Nigga, let me tell you the real word for that.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
The
I'm
fuck?
just letting y'all know when he said he didn't want to run.
Niggas really don't know that I'm an intellectuality. He said some shit like that on the Breakfast Club. That nigga Charlamagne was like, "That's not a word though." Like, I like Kodak. That's fucked up. I really do like Kodak. I like his music, but my nigga gotta get it together,
I'm
bro.
not a fan of his music.
I prefer old Kodak.
I don't like
but
his
I do
voice.
like. I like Kodak voice.
His
But
voice
you
is
know what?
irritating.
I really like Boosie voice too.
I like Boosie.
They kind of like are
Nah,
like
Boosie
comparable
may
for
zoom
me.
and wipe me down.
those are the Boosies that you like. I like that old like
No, I don't
that
like.
old like fucking.
I like Photo Shoot Gucci. Like Tom Millie. and
No,
Pamela
that was
Love.
a banger.
If I could,
That whole
call that
mixtape. I
whole
still
term
listen to that
actually, but yeah,
mixtape.
Photo Shoot.
EA Sports Center. That whole mixtape.
Yeah, that's the Gucci I like. I liked mainstream Boosie.
No, the
I only like Zoom and Wipe Me Down. And,
No, Boosie got some bangers though. He really do. Old bangers.
I don't know, maybe.
I'm gonna have to get you hip.
Like I've off of his new album.
You never heard "Set It Off" by
I don't
Boosie?
think so.
Everybody knows "Set It Off."
So let me explain. Up until probably 2008, I didn't give a fuck about music. I'm super anti to everything, and so I only listen to R&B. And
Okay.
then I wasn't looking for any other music. I was like, I don't care a fuck about that. What you niggas is talking about. And then I got to the Air Force, and then my homie gave me this site called Hot New Hip Hop.
I liked the Hot New Hip Hop used to be
Back
the
in
shit
day,
back in the day.
Because that's when you could actually download
Yeah,
shit
back
and
in- yep,
everything,
yep.
and then they changed it, and then it
Yep.
got whack as fuck. But back in the day, that's when I really started to get into music, and that's kind of like when Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole popped out. So I just kind of stayed from there and moved forward with them.
Okay, that's understandable.
Because I was like, I don't give a fuck about this shit.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I was super anti when I was younger. For no
I'm gonna have to
reason.
get you hip to some old Boosie. I gotta find it's one mixtape that give
People
you
keep
like
saying
hella
that old
bangers.
Boosie was fire.
Old Boosie,
Like the
bruh.
only person I probably paid attention to was Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne was hot. Was
I
hard
like
as fuck
Wayne.
back in the day.
And then like I was out of the loop to the point where like niggas had to come to school and tell me that like In the Club was a banger. Like I had never heard the song before. Like it had been out for like 2 weeks and niggas was in the school talking about it. I was like, what are y'all talking about? Like,
Nigga, I'm on an R&B wave, my nigga.
I was like, yeah, I have no idea what the fuck
this
talking
is.
about.
It was
Fuck-
still
fuck
love
how
calls
they-
your name.
Yeah, that was all. I have no idea what you're talking about. And
Nah, I was like that too. Nothing. Like
That's-
still some things that y'all be playing from like 2005. I'll be like, my mouth is just dropped. Like, wow.
yeah, nah,
No, I always love like rap music more than R&B music. I don't know why, but I do. I really like R&B music. But
I love R&B.
You know, I was always
I
into
always
rock.
like rap.
That's why it was shut down.
I always like rap music.
I've always loved R&B.
I used to be on
Mhm.
Hot New Hip Hop, and Dat Piff
I was
and
on
live
Dat Piff.
live
And,
mixtapes.
So when I found
This nigga
Dat
found
Piff
the
was like
second
my
best
number
thing
one
to
site.
porn.
Like it was no live
Hey,
mixtapes for me for a
so-
second.
I'm like an addict with things.
For
So,
real,
so once
Dat
I
Piff
find
looks
something
so
that I
nice.
like, so I didn't. It wasn't that I didn't like hip hop.
Mhm.
I didn't know about hip hop.
Okay.
I just knew about R&B. That's where I was at with it. Like, I grew up around my mom, and like she got a sister, and
Right,
my
right,
grandma
right,
and
right.
shit.
Saturday
So
morning,
everybody,
Earth,
that's
Wind,
what
Fire.
you're growing up
Just
with.
oldies
You
and
growing up with
R&B.
some good shit too.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
oldies
yeah.
R&B, just great, just
Yeah.
that old school vibe. So rap was not a thing. But once I found it, I didn't care who you were. I was downloading your mixtape.
Oh, let me see this.
I had
Nigga, this could be hard.
Everybody.
Bruh, I was man, this is hard. Fuck that. I would man. I'm still to that point. That's why I'm such a music addict now, where
Yeah.
I'm always downloading. I don't even like. when
You
y'all
just
talk-
hit niggas with whatever that shit we would just
Yeah.
listen to. You like, you ever heard of this? Nope. Downloading it.
Yeah,
Listen
that's,
to it.
he had the whole what was it, Denzel Curry album? I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, is this how I'm like, do I have to wait? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
she is tomorrow.
Like, yes.
But
Oh,
like,
Man.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just such a junkie that like there'll be music on my computer that I've never heard still,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and so or on my phone, and then sometimes I just put my phone on shuffle and a song will play. I was like, oh, I like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who
yeah,
is
yeah,
this?
Yeah, yeah.
Why didn't I listen to this album? Oh,
And then you gotta
When-
go back and listen to that
yeah.
shit.
And
though.
I was like, no, never mind. I know why. 'Cause I got a couple songs since the album I didn't like this album.
Yeah.
But I like this song. This song got to come on the playlist. That's what happened with A Boogie.
A Boogie with the hoodie.
Yeah, all the hoodies.
All the hoodies.
I guess I should talk about Lena Waithe.
Lena, baby.
Yeah, so Lena Waithe, the creator of The Shy, when a woman accused Jason Mitchell of sexual misconduct, she also said that Lena Waithe knew since the beginning of, or the end of season 1, or since season 1, and that she didn't do anything about it. And so basically kind of throwing Lena under the
How many
bus.
seasons are they in now?
They're coming up on their 4th season, I want to say. 3rd or 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And so she said that Lena basically didn't do anything. So Lena called into the Breakfast Club and defended herself, basically saying she hired a showrunner that was a black female to kind of like control the daily operations and manage what was going on. Said that the two parties had conversations with HR and came to terms and were like, all right, we can both come back to the show and things will be fine. And so then to come back and say that, oh, you didn't do anything, it's kind of fucked up. But
Right.
she was really like gracious about it and was like, well, even if she did throw me under the bus, I'm not going to throw her under the bus. We would love to have her back on the show.
Yeah.
I don't want her to feel that this is like a negative towards her, because if she was made to feel uncomfortable, she shouldn't have been. So
Right.
she was still real positive towards it. So I think it's just kind of shitty that you threw somebody under the bus when they were still like, they don't have all the power, and regardless of if you know it or not, you probably could have a conversation with them.
Right. Well, I don't know. That sucks though. But shout out to Lena for making the moves that she did during that time.
She's so smooth. That's bae.
Smooth as fuck.
That is bae.
Yeah.
You know she's engaged?
To me, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's very nice.
Y'all welcome.
It's
But
nice.
that is it for the pop culture news. Oh no, Remy Ma.
Punching bitches.
Remy Ma allegedly punching I don't know what to call her. What is she? Loving Hip Hop chick in the face. But the Loving Hip Hop chick said she got punched in the face. Said that it happened at a specific time. Remy was like, well, I have video evidence showing me not there at that time. Then the girl came back and changed the time. I was like, oh, well, I didn't mean to say that time. I actually meant this time.
You lie.
Bitch, how you just go and come back and change it and be like,
You
well,
lie, bitch.
actually, not the time that you said that I said that you was there, but this other time, because I forgot. I be forgetting shit.
Shut charge is gonna be so dropped. Dropped.
Marcus said, I got punched in the face. I forgot.
What happened? Shit.
All this hurt.
Yeah, this whole shit hurt. You like Mike Tyson?
She
out
knocked
here.
the time out.
Yeah, you knocked the time out my ass. I don't know what
I ain't
happened.
gonna lie, Remy
Those
Ma
time
intimidates
all up,
me.
so.
No matter how good she look, and like she has a really soft voice, but
Yeah.
I definitely just wouldn't want to get on her nerves.
Hell no, I wouldn't want. I would definitely.
She look like she'll punch you.
Right.
Yeah, no, dead ass.
Dead ass.
She'll beat your ass though, but I will fuck with her though.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of you.
No.
I'm just not
No,
gonna be the
no,
person
but
to
I
be
still wouldn't wanna
intimidate
be,
you.
like,
Yeah, I'm
on
like, I'm not
no-
gonna be the aggressor.
I'm
Like,
not about to keep
fuck
fucking with
you.
you, knowing that
Fuck
you
you,
done shot up
bitch.
a bitch and shit.
Yeah.
Shot at a bitch and all
But-
that shit. Like, I'm alright.
You just got out, right?
don't think I'm gonna be fucking in court talking about something. Oh my god, you hit me in the face.
She's been out a
No,
couple
you
of
gonna
years.
get hit in the face back. Bloop bloop.
But that is all that I have for pop culture news. Marcus, with the Science World Order.
All right. So, got some things here. Let's to keep up what I've been talking about the last couple of weeks. So, SpaceX says they'll have internet by the end of the year for everywhere.
The end of 2019.
For the whole world, you was talking about when they wanted to give like,
For the whole world.
oh,
Wow, that's crazy.
nah, these niggas gonna
We
be in my
fucking-
inbox.
We 6 months deep.
They
These
go.
niggas in fucking wherever the hell they at already in fucking adding me on goddamn Instagram, Facebook.
Hi, my name is
Oh,
Tom.
That's how that should be.
Which
What
part
you,
of country?
Like, yeah, it's like, bruh.
What part of
come
country
on.
are you from?
Come
I'm
on
so
now,
happy
bro.
I'm not a woman.
The fuck?
That shit, no, that shit is
Straight
irritating.
ass.
You ever got some goddamn Saudi dick in your DM?
No.
With the fucking googly letters?
No.
The fucking Muhammad, the fucking
Shit,
googly
man.
letters.
That
Yo.
shit be,
I don't
bruh.
have any of those problems. I'm sorry.
No, What the fuck?
don't. It's not my.
I like pretty face. Show you my cock.
What?
Yes, I've
No.
got.
Right off the rip. Right off
I've
the rip.
gotten. Show you my cock.
Show you.
No,
Not
you
my
may
dick,
not.
my cock, nigga.
That's
Where
the
did you
crazy part
find
is,
this
like,
1990s porn at? I just want to know, cause who is saying cock?
A 1990s tape.
Yeah, a
nigga.
1990s with the fucking.
Circle.
Oh, that's how they do it out there.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, my bad.
But no, it's
So that's
crazy though, because it's like, in this point, it's going to give access. It's going to connect, like, the parts of the world that weren't connected. So, at this point, it's truly connecting the whole world.
Ooh.
I had a question.
Answers.
It might be dumb. So everybody at the end of 2019 will theoretically have access to the
Yes.
internet.
If everything goes correctly.
These niggas don't have computers.
I swear, I was
These
just thinking, like,
niggas
what
don't
device
have
will they be
cell
on?
Phones.
I
What
swear
are
I
they
was just thinking
using? If they didn't have internet, how the fuck is that step one?
First, let's get them some internet.
You have to make it accessible in the first place.
We gonna give them them
Now
fat
that
back
it's accessible.
computers.
Motherfucking,
the
what's them damn
technology
kids'
they need.
computers?
IBM.
To use it.
How about we have
Man.
some, teaching them how to use technology? How about we do them in tandem?
Mhm.
I haven't heard no plan to give these niggas computers,
No.
set up,
That's not their job.
work.
Look,
What the fuck do you mean?
Look,
Not
hold
my
on,
job.
it's more of a
You want to
situation
give
where
them internet,
like,
but
no,
you
they're
don't
not
want to
thinking
teach
about-
them how to use
they're
it.
not thinking about it on that level. What they're
What?
thinking about, like, in a sense, yes, everyone in the world will have access to internet, but at the same time, it gives access to internet where you be like in barren areas. Let's say people on the ocean or shit like that. It's just
So basically, it's fuck the people who really don't have internet. It's to help our troops over the ocean and ships over the
That
ocean
sound like some us shit.
and already first world countries
anywhere in
that
the
want to
world,
go.
essentially.
Yeah,
So
but
anywhere
first
you
world
can
countries that can
access.
actually use it.
It sound like some us
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Did you think they were really like?
I mean, that's what you kept saying. So
No,
I was
like,
just going off of what
like-
you was telling me.
It
I'm
sounded
sorry.
good at first.
Yeah, it
It
sounded
did.
real good until I thought
Then
about
when
it.
niggas realized what
Yeah,
it was,
like I had to sit here and think. I was like, wait.
You
Oh,
got
wait,
peanut
they got
butter,
internet.
no jelly.
Yeah, but how they use
Got
that
ham,
internet?
no
Or bread.
burger.
Hold on,
Like-
you just got peanut butter. Shit.
Like I gotta all of this. I got a whole setup to use internet, bruh. I got a
Yeah, you
Wi-Fi
got-
router
you
to
sitting there
catch
like-
the internet and bring it to me. Like I got
wow.
fucking phones that got hotspots and computers and shit that are all tapped in to the intranet. How the fuck are they gonna tap in? I hate these niggas. This is dumb. This is real dumb. Who's paying for this?
I can feel the internet all around.
Okay,
me.
well then I don't care. He can pay for it if he wants to. If that's what he wants to do, good. Cause I don't understand. What's his long game?
They're just all trying to race to it's an internet race.
I just want to go to the space.
Internet.
Because it's Elon
Race.
Musk. It's Elon Musk.
I thought we were racing to go to outer space. Now we're
They-
racing to
they're
get
doing that
internet.
too.
But we have internet. Al Gore gave us the internet.
Al Gore.
This is Al Gore's internet.
Every time you pay your internet bill, say thank you
going to
from
Al
Al
Gore.
Gore. What the fuck?
Al Gore
Thank you, Al
gets
Gore.
half a penny.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure Al Gore did something to get us internet. So this is,
Wait a minute.
all right.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait.
I'm gonna have to pull out my phone.
Al
No,
Gore.
it's Elon Musk, Amazon, and this company called OneWeb.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Yo, this phone is listening to me because all I did was type in fucking Al Gore
Mm-hmm.
and the shit came up Al Gore internet.
Mm-hmm.
Throw the whole
because
shit away.
Phones. Look.
No,
Throw the whole
because
shit
it's
away.
a
I'm
big
cool.
thing.
It's like,
I
don't
don't
wanna
want
search
this shit no more,
No,
bro.
you got an iPhone. That's your life.
Man,
Yeah, Al
fuck
Gore said he
that.
invented the internet.
Fuck that shit, bro. I'm alright. These phones always listening. I gotta go. I'm cool.
Al Gore.
It was fun potting with y'all.
nice
Al
to meet
Gore was
ya.
listening. That's all it was.
Fuck
It's Al
that.
Gore.
I'm alright.
Al
Al,
be listening to everything you be
step
doing.
back, brother.
He invented the internet.
Al Gore is like,
Please.
stay right where you are.
Step back, brother.
Al? Al Gore trying to FaceTime your ass.
He gave up presidency.
That
for
would be
this.
so fucking creepy.
Oh, shit.
He gave the office to Bush for this. This is
All for the
trade-off.
internet.
Yeah, he claimed to invent the internet. It's hilarious. So that's why.
I remember now.
Yeah.
That was part of South Park with that and Man Bear Pig.
Yeah, like so
Man, Bear
it's not a
Pig.
real thing, but he just like claimed to invent the internet. It's so it's funny to like say it's Al Gore's internet. So yeah. So why are we racing to get Al Gore's internet? What's happening?
I told you. Make internet available all across the world.
No. But what's the point?
It's
After,
a
after
Yeah.
that,
race
and
for-
then
that's it.
but what does that have to do with space?
That's just them with the satellites and internet across the world. That's all that is.
Who is racing to make internet for people?
I told you.
SpaceX.
Elon Musk,
And
Amazon, and the other company called.
They just want more
so
people to buy
if
their shit.
you make
We have
inter-
5-day
Well,
Prime.
I'm trying to understand. Like, if you give internet to everybody, do you have like control over like giving ads out or something? Like, there has to be some way that this is
Yo,
beneficial. Like,
Ads
I don't.
are out of
under-
control.
I don't
on all
underst-
platforms.
Bruh, I'm not understanding how giving internet to people was a race. And if niggas was racing, especially billionaires, to do something first, there's got to be a money play.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's a money play in this.
Yeah, so niggas
I
can
don't know the
get 10-day
business side of
Prime.
it. This is just what they've been
Ads
doing.
Nah, fuck
or
that.
they
I don't care
have
about that. I'm
Deep
trying
in
to
the
figure out where
Congo,
money-
somebody
I'm
gonna
about to do some
airdrop.
research. I'ma find the
same
money.
Time, at the same time, it is
Internet
like
company.
they are racing over the situation because it's like when I first started reading about it, Elon Musk was talking about tapping into the wealth that was part of this because there's a central market and for
Cryptocurrency.
Sell the tribal tribes of Nagange
Maybe
some
they'll start
fucking
accepting
cheeseburgers.
cryptocurrency.
Nigga.
Hmm.
Our
Some niggas
cheeseburgers
by the
kill they
rivers.
ass, man.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
have to
need
do
this
some
shit.
research and figure out why these niggas is trying to give us internet because it's for some reason.
Yes, I
Everything
get
is
my
for a
Coach
reason.
bag in fucking 3 weeks. Nigga, what you gonna put in your Coach bag? The fish that you harvested?
The
Let
internet.
me know.
internet,
You know,
yes.
you go in the internet in the bag. We just
If
bought
you
the
don't know
internet.
what the internet is, you might think it's a tangible object, and it's not. Dead ass, like
You
if
can
you
buy the
don't know.
internet.
And I
Niggas-
doubt that we.
They
going
got
out
the
to, like,
internet
the
market.
internet. This is the internet, and you point up the fucking space. And you can't see the satellite. Like what the fuck?
You have the internet in the box.
Internet.
You got 3. What's that? 3 Mbps? Some dumb shit.
Fucking 3 megs.
Amazon Jungle, 3G.
Yeah, Amazon Juggle 3G.
3 MB.
They gonna get them niggas sidekicks. That's how we gonna start that. Giving them niggas sidekicks, right? That's where all the sidekicks went to
Wow.
fucking Africa.
Wow, sidekicks and blackberries.
Yep.
I miss blackberry.
BBM the Congo.
I fuck with the blackberry. They need to bring them bitches back. I'll trade in my iPhone right now. Just for the keyboard and the trackball.
Yep, I was just doing it.
Just for that shit.
Blackberry is hard. Nah, you know what they need to bring back?
What?
Sidekicks.
We,
They were just talking about.
I know.
My nigga.
But y'all ended up on Blackberries.
No, that was it came out of your mouth like you heard none of the conversation
Yeah,
that
no,
we
no.
just had.
Cause he really did just turn around like, no, it'd be cool, y'all.
Niggas waiting on new
Sidekicks.
shit. What? Sidekicks.
Yeah, no, just sidekicks. Literally just sidekicks.
Okay. All right.
Fuck a Blackberry, because Blackberries we was having problems.
I like Blackberry. My Blackberries was cool.
BBM was cool if other people had Blackberry.
Yeah. It was. Well, I mean, that's like iMessage.
Yeah.
Now at this
Yeah,
point.
it
Man,
is.
they
That-
was the first.
Yeah. Like
What's your BBM? I remember being in school. What's your
Yeah,
BBM?
or-
Like,
BBM?
Yeah.
Everybody
has
has
Fuck you.
I can't think of it.
What?
It was on Chirp.
Oh, that motherfucking
Chirp. I want a Chirp.
It's the beginning of Boost.
that shit was irritating though.
Hey, no, I want one.
Nigga
Yeah, it
did
was the
that-
beginning of the boost.
A whole goddamn
Hey,
walkie-talkie out
We
loud.
should get one.
Hell,
of
I
those.
hated
I remember
those.
being in school and that shit was around. Niggas to be all the way on the 3rd floor. What y'all doing? Nigga, we in class like you, man.
Yeah.
What you mean? Like,
You in science, I'm in social studies. What else is fucking
what
new?
y'all doing, bruh? Nigga walking around the hall. You know them phones was loud as fuck. Had that loud ass speaker blasting some old Gucci and shit. Like, yeah.
No, we need those back. I want those.
I wish things could be simpler. We got some
that's how
complicated
everybody
shit
gonna
back
get that
from where we
internet.
were.
No.
Yep.
Shit.
We solved the
they
problems.
Just need to give me an iPhone. That
That's
got
what they gonna
walkie-talkie
do
on
to
it.
them overseas and shit around the world. They gonna get them all the old shit that we had. That was
You know,
wrong.
they gonna be fucking mobbing in their pictures, taking them
Yeah.
fucking
They gonna
1.5
get-
Motherfucking
megapixel
flip phone
phone.
and shit. Like
Nah.
they gonna do that shit.
They gonna be He
what's gonna happen
pixelated than a
is they gonna get
motherfucker.
$12 Android.
You're right.
They gonna get a $12 Android.
They gonna love them shits.
Them bitches that be writing them dollar store.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Them flip phones. I had a flip phone at the dollar store before, man. Them hoes last.
Hey,
I need one.
Hey,
I need another one. That battery
Hey,
lasted for like 2
you
weeks
can get
straight.
a little Android phone
Right.
off of Wish. I haven't
No,
one of those.
listen.
You had an
Get the
Android off of
motherfucking-
Wish? How long did it last?
Like a year.
They gonna
Really?
They gonna get them the Soldier Boy phone.
Oh my god.
For real, they gonna get them all Soldier Boy
Soulja
shit that
phone.
don't work.
The soldier
Yeah,
system.
Nigga got it in.
Get our
The soldier system.
Hey,
the
hey,
soldier
hey! Look at
phone.
this! Look at this though. That nigga was pulling that box out on every fucking interview
Right.
question. You ask that
Yeah.
nigga some shit.
Yeah. But you
What
see
about
the
my?
box?
I'm the first black man
To have his
with the
own
game system. Soldier.
Now they can't sue me.
Soldier. Nah, bro, you getting sued.
No, they
you
can't.
getting sued,
no, they
bro.
not. They wrong.
Bro,
That's
you
why I
got
still
Mario on this bitch? How?
Right.
How, nigga? How?
You got a conversation with the
How?
It's not the
No.
same. It's different.
No, I got
they
this.
licensed them out, and
Bro,
I got a
bro,
license.
That's exactly my niggas said. I got a license. I got this, man. Them bitches. Nigga, you go to fucking Soldier. What's the website?
like
SoldierWatch.com. You go to that
I'm
shit.
doing
Where it
that
go?
shit right
To
now.
Nintendo,
Yeah.
nigga. That shit directs to Nintendo.
Right.
Nintendo.
And then he opened up a new website.
He put up a new one.
I don't know, but now he's in jail. I think.
He in jail. Oh, he is in jail, ain't he?
Yeah, for like gun charges or something.
Soldier.
Some goofy shit.
Free Soldier. Get smart though.
But what else is happening in science, Marcus?
All right, so
we did just kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
fuck,
Thing,
yeah, no,
right.
fuck them. Fuck SpaceX. That shit's dumb. Suck my dick. That shit's dumb. I'm gonna go find the money though. I'll put that in my
So-
notes.
Scientists they came across a theory. They got this theory about supernovas, right? In which they believe that supernovas may have been the reason that we started walking, or ancient humans started walking upright. Long time ago, about 2 million years ago, I'd say.
Everybody's face like, how? I'm waiting. Tell me more, please.
Supernovas exploding in
Bruh.
what? Oh, supernovas exploding in like that were relatively close. The one they were talking about specifically was about 163 million light years away, which in space terms is really close. It exploded and shot cosmic waves across, from its explosion, put out and whatnot, hit Earth, and that dropped a lot of electrons into our atmosphere, which pretty much supercharged like thunderstorms and shit. And those thunderstorms created a whole bunch of like wildfires and shit like that burned down essentially the Savannah Plains. Just listen.
I know.
So like,
This story taking me down a rabbit hole.
I'm telling you, this is.
I'm really like I'm looking around. I'm in my mind
like.
like I'm I can't even talk. I'm imagining all this shit like.
Okay, we at the
Okay.
wildfires. Go ahead, keep going.
All right,
Okay,
We already here,
electrons.
y'all. We already here. Gotta see this one to the end.
Look here. Like,
Okay, I'm ready.
Just put it like, are the strongest signal of supernova of exploding stars is traced to a peak that happened 2.6 million years ago, about 163 light years away. My bad. Although Earth was getting hit with the cosmic energy from supernovas about 8 million years ago, so Earth been getting slapped by them. For real. And the dump of cosmic energy into Earth's atmosphere would cause a wealth of electrons to pour into the lower atmosphere, charging it. The research suggests that would have triggered an increase of lightning, specifically cloud-to-ground lightning. Outside of humans, this type of lightning was the largest cause of like straight wildfires. With the charged atmospheres, forest fires would have sparked around the world, and basically getting rid of that habitat in which we would be in the trees and have to be forced out on the ground, in which you would have to walk or stand upright.
Put that fire on that.
So, how?
I had
Why?
to close my eyes for that one. I really did.
Why are there
Hey,
other
nigga.
monkeys? Why are there other monkeys?
You said what?
Why are there other monkeys?
Take a whole back. I straight.
Because
Oh.
those environments weren't built.
We
for
were trying to
down.
figure this shit
This
out
is more,
for
this
years.
Is more specifically to like the African plains and whatnot, like where their savannas at now, once like forests
Yeah.
and whatnot. But they weren't like rainforests and shit like that. Like shit like this happening in the Amazon wouldn't do anything because the Amazon is such a damp environment that it'd just be like thunderstorms. And that's it. Like you'll strike, probably knock some trees over or some shit, but it's not gonna catch fire. Opposed to being in a drier environment like Africa, in which a thunderbolts hitting the ground sets the savannas on fire all the time. The bitches just catch fire.
I'm gonna be
You see
1,000% with
animals
science
running.
today. That's a whole fucking theory. That sound like it'd be on Adult Swim. That shit don't sound no real. I do not accept that shit at all. It just sounded crazy from beginning to end. First, it went boom. Then it rained down the neutrons, and then the monkey people in the trees went ouch, and they stood up. That's how Riley would explain that shit. I don't accept that theory. I'm sorry.
I had a question. So if they got out the trees, that's not how fire works.
Nope. Science is
Like,
not winning that one. I don't believe.
You can't just climb out the tree and
Just
be.
stand up. No, it was like it makes
Because
it makes sense. It only
So
makes sense to
basically,
me
some of
because,
them
like,
survived and had to.
Yeah, it was like a survival thing. Like they survived. The ones that survived the situation, because it didn't just happen. It was like in terms of evolution. So once you got into the savannah, and your environment in which you had to be in trees changed, now you're on the savannah. So now you have to always look around because predators like saber-tooths or whatever the fuck else was on the African savannah is now hunting you. You can't be clunched over because it's tall grass. So you have to be able to look up and look around. Like fucking meerkats, they sit up all the time looking around and shit. So if you're always constantly hunched over walking on all fours and you're not tall enough, you don't see shit coming, you just getting eaten. So the way that's just like human evolution when they talk about it, it's like at that one point in time, humans eventually evolved.
They just really want us to come
ability
from
to stand
monkeys.
up.
Dead ass. I'm just so glad you said
I'm
that
just in
shit.
my head, like,
They
I don't ever remember us walking on fours.
like I don't understand.
They really
Why
want
do
us
you
to
want
go
us
from
to be
monkeys.
monkeys so bad? Someone help me. I don't understand. Why?
Them fucking Caucasians.
They so
can be
disrespectful.
monkeys.
This is why white people fucked up today.
Shit, they can be the
Disrespecting,
monkeys.
disrespecting my ancestors like that.
That's a
Y'all was
weird
in the tree and then
story.
it got hot, so that's how y'all stood up.
I need to get high and hear
The
that
fuck?
story again.
You gonna be just as lost, or you gonna be like, yeah, I'm feel it.
No, I'll be fucked up like, whoa. Son.
Fire monkey
No,
people.
It's really gonna spark some type of like question in my mind. Like,
Yeah, my
what?
question is, why? Y'all could have just said we evolved from monkeys.
No, I don't believe.
No, it's fine. Y'all could have said that they were like similar to
the
gorillas,
monkeys was
so
in
that
the
way
trees.
that's
Yeah, because that's
how it
literally the
ended
only
up.
thing that would be in a tree.
We were like
Oh.
a skinnier gorilla. And,
A
We
malnutrition
a mini
gorilla.
yeah,
A
we were
fucking
probably like-
ripped ass
like
gorilla.
a miniature gorilla, and
Vegan
so
ass
we
gorilla.
didn't do a lot of tree climbing and things like that. And so over time, we devolved from having like the ability to be in trees. But you telling me about this magical fire story that came from space,
It's just dumb.
y'all got
Oh,
me
it's
fucked
just
up.
Stupid
I
as fuck.
just-
I'm sorry.
You know,
And everything in
supernovas
science
made us walk. And, if
And
there was no supernovas, we would have never walked, guys.
it's just getting bizarre.
Bruh,
like
what? This is like niggas telling me that the earth is flat. Y'all both need to go kill yourselves. What's wrong with y'all?
it just
What's-
doesn't.
Y'all don't.
It's bizarre.
There is cancer and like
5-year-olds.
5-year-olds that are like dying, and we worried about fucking space fire coming down
Space fire.
and setting the floors on fire, and that's how we
making the monkeys
became
walk
humans
straight.
and how we walk straight.
It's
Really?
too fucking
Really?
strange.
That's what we got time to do.
I told you that sounds like some
Who
Adult
has this
Swim
much
shit.
Time?
Remember Super Jail? That sounds like a Super Jail
Jail.
episode.
Oh, I love Super
Who
Joe.
has this much time to just make up these random ass theories that don't do anything?
Remember the introduction? That sounds like an introduction to Super Jail. For real.
Like this isn't about
My nigga got out.
like They could have made a theory about why there's a fucking hole in the Milky Way, but no, we got some dumb shit about.
I got some shit about black hole too.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me about the black hole. and
Marcus
hole
with
in
the
Milky Way.
follow up. No, I got some shit about black
So
holes.
then there was this big giant head.
Alright, so y'all ready for
Alright.
this one now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Alright, so this was the actual like title. NASA astronomers
Astronomers.
astronomers. There we go. Hence, the universe could be a hologram, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why you say it like that?
So essentially, what it is like, black holes are gravity wells, and as you know, I'm pretty sure we done talked about before. The closer you get to the center of a black hole, time will eventually slow and just stop for whatever's there. But recently, people, I guess scientists have been trying to figure out like, I don't know how to like put it out there for it to be understood. Like,
No, just say it. And
Like-
we'll make fun of it.
like the information in the universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like light is essentially a form of information, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And black holes are like when
So they saying that black holes are like information highways.
they like compress it and store it
Beep
more
beep.
in a sense,
So they're like
like
a super hard drive.
essentially. And the black hole itself, like, you know how a hologram works, it's like compressed information,
Mm-hmm.
and when light is pressed into it, it shows you 3D images
Yeah,
and whatnot.
but they can't get light into it.
No, there's light there. It's being compressed by the black hole,
Yeah, but so you can't see anything.
essentially. So, I mean, yeah, holograms, us, people.
So they think that we're in there.
They believe it's just something that believes that our universe is a hologram in a sense, or from the idea of us, the idea of what we know of holograms
Mm-hmm.
is our universe in a sense.
So they think we're in a black hole.
Possibly. I mean, there's theories that believe that we're just a universe that got kicked out of the other side of a black hole.
Damn, what if the ocean is the black hole and we on the other side of that black hole?
Well, you start yelling.
'Cause I just thought about it. Like, we ain't never been to the bottom. It's dark as shit. The shit that come out the other side is weird as fuck. So what's on the other side of that black hole? We don't know. I gotta contact y'all. I'm sorry.
All right, so
You got real hot.
basically, in the scenario, all the information in the universe is spread across a 2D surface, and we could be part of, essentially. Yeah.
I know it's a book called The Holographic Universe by Michael Talbot. I've never read it. But there is a book.
That's an interesting theory.
I don't know how to put into words
we don't know what anything is, so I mean anything as far as space goes could be anything.
That's a complex ass topic. You a whole fucking projection or something. I think somebody explained it like you a part of the video game, like when you playing and you
So
got
how are
your
we in
avatar.
So what?
If we just like a hologram, how are we in action?
Somebody else would be controlling you, right?
No, not according to his. If we're just in a black hole.
I don't know what space is.
I mean,
Let's just get that out the
I
way.
know we have souls.
essentially,
I'm gonna put that way.
Thank
So
you for
my
your
soul
comment.
is doing what the fuck it needs to
here,
do on
think
this
of it,
earth.
like,
Right.
think of it this way, right? This is the best way. This is the way it kind of makes sense to me. Like, if we're a hologram, that means it would be like I said, we're all information on the universe, and it's a 2D information, right? And essentially, it'd be like someone putting a disc into a computer, and we're just playing through. 'Cause it's just
Yo.
information.
No, that shit
So
would be
that's
funny
closer
as fuck.
to us being a simulation. It's just like a remix of that idea.
So, but then that would mean like all the shit that we do.
Was predetermined already.
Yeah, even
Oh,
the
not
fucked up
necessarily.
shit.
It could be that we're.
So we're Sims.
No, not even that we're.
Gubba
Sims.
digga.
Nah,
It's
none of that.
like-
We're just.
We just fucking speaking gibberish English.
No, think about how we're moving Siri and Alexa and things like that, and how they're eventually going to be like freestanding things
Mhm.
where they can do their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're like the next step from what that'd be, is what we would be in this simulation. And so, regardless of it being a disc, once it's playing, we're autonomous in that simulation, but it is still a simulation.
Okay.
So you just like a smarter Alexa with free will. You like Alexa with free will, basically.
Like them Teslas out
What
here.
would it be
It
like to
sounds
put a
good.
dick inside of my pussy?
Not really, because then if you just a simulation,
Let's
then
find
none
out.
of this is reality, and then you're just a game for somebody else in their reality.
Yeah, but
There's a video game.
A lot of the like really smart people think that's like what's happening with this world.
We're
is.
in the
that's a lot
Matrix.
that's going
Yeah.
on in Silicon Valley. They up to it over there.
I'm gonna go home and watch The Matrix now.
I love the Matrix.
That's
I
my
don't
shit.
know. When I get to thinking about shit like that, it takes my mind to many, many places that I don't need to be.
That's a
Oh.
I don't need to be.
Any more news? Any good news?
Any good
mean,
news?
Outside of that, Mars rover found clay on Mars.
Clay.
Yeah.
They find all kinds of bullshit on Mars.
They sent out pictures of clouds.
We found an iPad on Mars,
Clouds.
y'all.
I don't
Clouds where?
understand
On
how-
Mars?
Yeah.
Mars
has
atmosphere?
clouds.
I'm like, wait,
Not
Mars has
atmosphere.
atmosphere? Clouds are made up of what? Water? I had to. You see, I gotta. I have to make sure I'm
they don't
making
know
sense.
what the clouds are. There's just clouds, and I'm like, I don't understand how Mars has clouds without atmosphere. So maybe there's some shit going on I don't know about. Maybe it was dust. But without an atmosphere, it wouldn't have wind either. So I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nigga, they done made up a atmosphere. They just made that shit.
I think they've always had one.
It probably has a real thin one.
You might be right.
There's probably a lot.
I don't know. They tell us anything.
Right. They'll
We
tell us
don't know.
anything. Yeah, we really just don't know.
There's a whole second Earth out there with us on it.
Looking back, us like, hey.
Hey.
Are they waiting? Is second us like recording a better podcast? Like,
I don't know. They
Like
already-
a
they
high-tech
already recorded- They already
podcast?
recorded this shit.
yeah, like they
we already
just
did this.
were they in the studio? They in FS Studios for real? FS Studios?
I
Like,
don't know.
Absolutely not.
no,
Absolutely not.
what they doing?
Oh my gosh, that's gonna make me think of that goddamn movie.
They'd be our opposites.
They're in the middle of the apocalypse right now.
They'd be our us.
Or us.
They're in the
Total-
they're in the
totally
middle of the
opposite.
apocalypse right now.
An apocalypse? What kind of apocalypse?
Nuclear.
Nuclear?
Yeah.
Damn, we got to go
Fucking-
underground.
Terminator 2.
No,
The Cold War happened.
Fucking Doomsday.
Yeah, that's what happens though. You know, they had to go.
Oh wait. Then there got to be a third one.
I was just about to say, what about Third Earth?
The third Earth. That's where the rapture happened.
Oh shit!
Y'all going to hell. I just want y'all to know.
Infinite universes.
It's like, oh shit,
We're all fucked.
it was for real.
But yeah, we gonna go into Ash's topics.
What the fuck was my topic?
I don't know.
Oh shit!
I do not know what your topics are, Ash.
I didn't write them down. But I think it was just-
uncomfortable.
I'm legit watching this. Like, what part of fucking Igor required that hype ass performance?
That was New Magic Wand, but this is A Boy is a Gun.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it
Aw.
is.
Y'all are terrible.
Oh. I love
I
Tyler.
really want to go this fucking. So anyway, I think we were talking about men.
We talked about Rihanna. We talked about.
We talked about Rihanna?
No, we didn't.
We didn't talk about Rihanna.
Y'all
What
are
podcast are
liars.
you on?
All right, cool. So let me remind y'all, since none of y'all wrote it down. We talked about Rihanna and how she.
Oh, you talking
opened a
about when we was
fashion
on-
house.
When we was
Oh.
on the phone.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know.
Okay. I'm thinking you talking about just.
No, I'm talking about
okay.
the stuff we were
Anywho
supposed to talk about for
podcast.
today. Yeah, look at y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Rihanna hired a 69-year-old woman for the face of some type of Fenty something. They probably didn't give you the whole story, but
Not at all.
That was not.
since we brought up Rihanna, I figured I'd just drop a little something that I heard. through the grapevine.
All right.
But what else did we talk about?
She's like, that's not what it.
What was-
She's like, that's not what it was.
It was something about
With long gray hair. Oh,
Okay.
Rihanna's clothing, plus size women.
No, I was talking about Fenty and
and
then her being the first fashion house.
Oh,
the woman
okay, that.
Yeah.
and something about equality.
I don't really.
No,
Oh my
Something
gosh.
about equality.
y'all are so terrible.
I'm so sorry because I was
Horrible.
eating and cooking all this shit, and then I went to go lay down after we got off the phone.
She's like, I
So-
went to sleep.
I don't remember the last topic I wanted to bring up was
Did you?
Yes, I did. Because y'all can't pay attention, so we
Man.
got this. Since y'all know what we're talking about.
She said.
Y'all need me to pause the podcast? Oh, look at this. Stop doing the song. Perfect. I don't know.
Where'd it go?
I don't understand. Every time I talk, it does
Oh,
something weird
shit.
shit. I don't understand why it does that.
I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know what's happening, but it keeps.
All right.
What the fuck?
I figured out how the pause button works, and now I figured out how to play it. So
Yay.
I don't know what was going on with the space bar. I'm gonna hit it
I
again and
think
see if
it's
talking
because
works.
you turned off the other monitor.
So you gonna yell it?
mm-mm.
How you gonna say you gonna yell it and then change your mind to not yell "Good morning, beautiful"?
Good morning, beautiful. I ain't gonna yell. I'm gonna say it like how I wanted the nigga to say it to me. Good morning, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
gotta
aggressive.
emphasize it being beautiful.
Good morning, beautiful. Or like the sleepy kind. Good morning, beautiful.
I don't think our voices are that light.
When you first wake up, it's not. I mean, I don't have a do voice. My do voice gonna make y'all mad because it's one voice for every nigga. Good morning, beautiful.
Why is it that? Why is that?
I don't know. That's the man voice.
That's
You know,
the man
I
voice.
can't imitate your voice. I can't imitate his voice. So, you know what he said. You know that
Oh my
dumbass
God.
voice every
No,
woman
I-
do.
I can make a man voice. I just don't like to.
I was about to ask
But like when you be like Tony said,
I wanna
you know what I'm
do
saying?
She's like, I'm not doing that.
You be like, well, Tony was like,
My voice can get deep.
but I don't know. I had one voice. But anyway, Rihanna.
that man voice.
That's that one universal voice that I can use for every nigga.
That's
when
not the
when I'm
best
mad,
voice.
I'm like, oh, this old dumbass nigga talking about some blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, nigga.
Talking about some, yup.
Here come your stupid ass. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's every
Exactly what I'm
female.
talking about.
Don't
Yep.
nobody want to hear that shit. You always playing that motherfucking game. that voice. Yeah,
Yeah, that
female can
one.
do that voice.
Why do we sound like we retarded? Like, do you have to-
'Cause we
Didn't have
mad.
any words to say. I'm sorry.
We had to
but-
just
No,
make
but I
it
feel like
deep.
that's how y'all be treating us. So like we don't say words for real. Or you make it sound real slow. Like we say like two words. Yeah, man.
Cause I don't know what to say. Like if you could be like,
no, but I'm
a
not even saying
verse-
you. I'm saying that women just do that for real.
I don't know, man. I don't know why I just say that shit. But
You know that's what I'm talking about.
I don't know, bro. I
I
don't know, bro.
Women
Oh,
should be
no.
nicer to
Ooh.
us.
Goddamn.
I agree.
love
I
you, black
appreciate.
men.
I
that you
take-
agree.
No, I take steps to be nicer because I love men so much, and I had to like
I love
really,
black men.
I had to take
Not
myself
to say
back.
I don't love white men or any men. But
We just definitely have a priority, right?
But I love black men and women. But I love black men.
I like that she had to.
I can't
And
leave my
women.
ladies up out of there. What up, baby?
Why you turn into a
What's up,
whole
baby?
nigga?
That's all
Can't leave
right.
my ladies out.
I'm just playing.
Unless she gonna slide in my DM.
I'm gonna get in trouble. What's up, baby? Rihanna.
I was gonna say.
Rihanna made a whole clothing line
Hey.
No,
and
she's
claimed it was for curvy girls, but
not- they don't get no love.
I am of curvy variety. I don't know what size this stuff go up to, but I feel like maybe she's a nice 8 or 10. And I just so happen to be maybe 2 of hers.
I feel you.
I just want to know what curvy woman she's talking about.
Shit, not this bitch. Because I got some curves.
I just would really like to know. And I would really like for them big ass fashion houses to stop playing bigger women like we just supposed to be wearing fucking sheets all the time from fucking Walmart.
I got money too. I
Yeah.
want to spend it.
I want LVs all over my body. I don't get that
I
privilege.
don't really want to spend money on. I don't. But
They nicely gave
for
us
the
the
sake of this
option.
argument,
Yeah.
fuck that shit. No, everybody deserves to be fresh, and all the shit. It's for everybody. Shit.
Go with fuck. Oh.
Not if you want to wear that fancy.
Clothing.
And her fucking clothes look like tomboy. I don't like it. I don't like it. At all. It's all blazers and shit. Like,
that.
fat ass blazers as a dress. Bitch, if
maybe
you
that's
don't get
just
the
like
fuck.
Cause she used to sell like other. Well, no, I guess she only had like the Puma line, but or was that Puma? Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Sure.
I don't know. I mean, shout out to Rihanna. I really
Oh, yeah, big
was never,
success.
like into the. You know, I don't wear
I'm
makeup,
trying to
and I
find
never was into the shoes. They
it
was cute
online.
though. I like when girls wear them, but
Hey, hold on though, right? I just read this, but it's interesting though, cause like with her own house with LVMH, Rihanna is now part of the luxury products group with a market valuation of more than 190 billion.
Oh yeah, no.
Shmoney.
That's why it's really important because LVMH is
Shmoney.
big money. Like
Yeah.
Shmoney.
they make millions look like chump change. They're like, you got a 200 million? That's nice. I'm gonna wipe my ass with that, and I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna talk about this again.
He had to put up the gun finger, see your head.
Joins,
It's nice. But you
That's
gonna come
nice.
back here.
Louis Vuitton,
You know what?
Christian
Keep your little
Dior,
change. I got it.
What's
Givenchy,
with
and
talking to?
Fendi.
That's what's up. I'm happy for her.
So
I'm
she
happy
makes
for
it a
us
big
as a
five.
culture.
Look at that.
Yeah, no, she's definitely. I'm
What
tryna-
fat bitch gonna wear that? I just want to know. Baggy ass shit.
It's
See?
high-end fashion.
Fuck that.
Only people that got money wear that shit anyways. Like,
But I'm trying to shop.
Oh, so you saying you make clothes for bitches with C cups this time? Okay. So inclusive.
How can I shop? Like, can I put stuff in this bag?
you gotta make an account.
Damn.
No.
Reeve.
That's well, I'm not doing that. Y'all got me fucked up.
You
Categories.
gotta know you dedicated.
Nope, I found it.
I found it.
What do we want to look at?
Pants. I don't know. I'm just saying shit.
Pants and shorts.
Oh, this is like really moving. Yeah, all that shit is nothing I will wear. But then again, I'm not into shit
all
like
that shit
that.
is
But it's
nothing.
nothing that I will wear.
Wait, go to
Period.
Okay. All right.
So
I had to see how that worked.
those
I
are
was
kind of fly
confused.
though. Like I would like to see a chick in those.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, those would be.
I
lit.
definitely would like those, like some thick thighs. But see what the
They
size
got a
is going to.
46.
They got a 46.
Bang.
That's really
That's
not-
your waist size?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
really
okay.
not too bad. That's not bad at all.
I don't
I
know.
feel
I
like she
wouldn't
was
wear it,
thinking of
though.
the thick ones when she came down. Like, come on, she know who gonna wear that. You know who gonna wear that.
Rihanna.
How do I go to
Those
something
just look
different?
like diapers. I don't know.
She said they look like
They
diapers.
do.
I mean,
Sophisticated
yeah,
diapers.
when they not on somebody, they look like diapers.
Dipes.
Where is there like, you know?
To go top part.
Yeah, look at this. See, it goes up to 46. I don't know what a 46 is.
That's what I'm saying. Stop just yelling the number.
Well,
What does that
46
mean? I don't know.
I think a 46 is kind of big though, but I don't know exactly.
It just say 46.
I mean, it could
But
be
I
like.
know-
the
Is that
original
European
46.
sizes though? Because I
Yeah,
think
'cause, I mean, like you can go to someone like American Eagle and be like, oh yeah, let me get a medium, and the bitch be like a small.
right. So I
Facts.
don't
That's-
know.
That's a
Let me
fact.
get a large.
That's a
Oh
fact.
yeah, that's a whole ass medium. We get an X large. We don't do that.
So you got the niggas looking like, go back down to that shit, looking like Snoop circa 1995.
Snoop.
Hey, but her toes
And
is
it's
out.
button up all the way
Yeah,
to the
but
But her
top.
toes
toes
is
is
out.
out. They missed the fucking chucks. Damn.
All right.
That little dress shirt is cute too.
I don't know.
Ain't nothing I would wear, but it's cute though.
I don't.
Like I'm just imagining
Cute.
girls that I like in these items. Like, oh, okay, she would look cute with that.
I'm
That's
so
just
bad.
me. Sorry, that's how I relate women's clothes to things.
That's how I relate women's clothes to things.
Oh shit.
You can get you some shoes.
Who?
They come in at 42.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
How much
sorry.
fuck that is?
Right.
They're out of stock.
Sizes.
Anyways. Them bitches, how much is them?
$670.
Oh, okay.
You can get them in at 37.
They
Bag
got
it.
them.
And
Bag
chlorophyll.
42s out
Bag
there.
it for the hot $670.
Yeah, I don't know what
Plus
hey,
tax,
I'm alright.
shipping and handling.
It's not even. You know what? Let me not.
What about these?
Like all of them are cute for like girls that I
You
like.
can get
to
these
wear.
in the 42.
They out of
No.
stock.
Oh, stop! They already sold out. Who got them on, y'all? Is it us or is it
I had a question. What is a 46 and a 42?
in
don't know.
shoes?
We don't
I
No, for
No.
all the women's clothes.
I
I
don't know.
don't know.
I don't know.
So did
I
that
know
help
in,
y'all
like-
know if y'all could fit it?
Well, I know I could.
They ain't got
I'm
no
not gonna put myself
size
out there,
chart.
but I know I can fit smaller than a 46 and a 42. I had to think about what I was about to say. I know I can fit smaller
She's
than
like, I
that
ain't no
in
goddamn
real
42,
nigga
damn
clothes,
it.
but I don't know what those are. So
I don't know these sizes. They're foreign to me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, y'all is
Maybe it's in centimeters and not inches.
yeah. Now if it's in centimeters, that's fucked up.
Y'all.
Probably in centimeters.
I don't know what these are.
Size shirt. Oh shit.
No, you didn't have any of these sizes, ma'am. No, none of your shit said any of this.
Yeah, they ain't got no size
this-
chart.
you
That's
got-
like
yeah, I
the
was about to
first.
say a size chart.
That's lingerie size shirt.
We don't need the lingerie, baby.
What is? Oh, her lingerie is called Savage, right?
Savage.
Yeah.
Savage Fenty. Fit guide.
Ooh, I like that.
Do you? Do you like it? Oh, look at that, grandma bra.
A 44 triple D.
That shit holds everything. That's such an ugly bra.
That shit holds everything.
That's
See how they be trying to play us big titty
Bras that hold
bitches?
Everything
That is
normally are
ugly.
not that
Not cute, no.
But they could make it cute.
Yeah, they chew. I don't know why they don't.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
The aggression. Yeah, they do. They can. They need to let me design
I just want to. If y'all seen this bar right now, y'all get sad right now. Y'all be so sad.
Oh
Y'all be
my
like,
god,
Ash.
this is Granny.
look
Look at Granny.
I
Look.
got some titties. So I
Some
had
big
to
ass
look.
titties. Them fucking.
And my shit, it's low key looking like that. Ugly.
Oh yeah, wow. All
sad.
these
Like
bitches are
just
ugly.
looking
Look
at
at
hey,
how
I had to
sad
look
these
down here.
bitches
Look at
are.
this shit. This old beige bullshit.
Look at
Shit
this.
sad than a motherfucker.
This like a baby bra. It's like one of those.
Strap across the back.
Yes, the baby straps, but a bra.
Get that extra support.
Y'all shit is trash.
No,
I'm
go
just
to the
thinking
small
your shit's
titty
trash.
bitches. Okay, I'm
That
glad
one
you
is
got
cute,
to see.
though. That
That's
black one was fire. Look
This
at that.
this one.
That's fire.
Yeah, one out of like 30 that we don't
And
look
the,
at.
the next one fire too with the chick that she got. Look at that. Fire. Cheetah.
Okay. All right, you got it. Why is she bent like that?
That was her pose.
That's a dumb pose. Like, she look real slow. Like she's not a good model. I don't
she,
like it.
she like she done had it.
Yeah, she
in
just
the
threw.
middle.
Oh my god. This is a big old fucking granny panties whitey tidy edition.
But it says Savage Fenty, so it's okay.
No, it don't. No, it. All right, but you said go to the bloomers.
Go
She
to
said
no,
the skinny
no,
bitch.
yeah, go to the skinny bitches. Oh,
Oh, what is
oh,
that?
look at that.
She's super dark.
That one cute.
I like that.
I love.
Her skin tone on shit is dope.
Yeah, I was just about to
Because
say,
she
I
got
love
like
when women
random
have
like
dark
stop
skin like
fucking
that.
showing me. You know what?
I
Back.
want to look at the girl.
Yeah,
not the
that's what I
bra.
keep trying. There we go. Yeah, because she got like the reddish tones in her
Yeah,
skin
yeah,
and like right
yeah.
here. Like that's super hard.
Hey, baby, your skin tone hard
Yeah.
in a good way.
Yeah, it's like
Look, CVS.
That's the same one.
It
though.
look
Oh,
good.
that's
Oh,
nice.
it look real good on the pink. Look, it look good on the pink. The skin look good on the bra.
He looking for nipples. I saw you. I saw your ass. He zoomed in.
They're
like,
not there. Okay.
Where they at?
Why do you,
Like
why
right
do you
there.
ever think
It's like right there.
They right there.
It's like they're right there.
Yeah.
this nigga done found a nipple?
What you talking about?
This is why men don't need to look for bras, okay? Women do.
Yeah, I have no idea what we're looking for.
Nipples.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was.
was going to say, there you go, right there.
Yeah,
That's
all
the
these,
little,
but I'm not.
little version of them. Got the cross.
But these are all see through and shit. The other one was like a whole.
Carry on back.
Yeah.
Whole fucking partition
was
for
like a
our
gun
team.
holster.
That red is a
Okay.
banger. I'm not gonna lie.
Told y'all, got better when them bitches got skinnier.
Like some good brown skin.
I don't know
Yeah,
what.
you
This
right.
is not a bra. This
It's
is
not,
a
but
shirt.
it's cute though.
Okay, I'm. Okay. I mean, I don't
You-
got really no
listen,
opinions about this section for real. So
It's
you got it.
Because I'm really like when I say it's cute, you know what I'm thinking about. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at that
This
piece
is
of
hard.
art. See, look
This
at that
is
piece-
hard. This is
Look
super
at that piece
hard.
of art.
Look at that's hard.
I would love that.
Big bet. This is super hard.
I would love that.
Yeah, that is crazy. Oh yeah.
Y'all check out Savage
X Fenty.
X Fenty.
Yeah.
You can see what we see.
It's definitely got some like I'm recommending some things.
Keep scrolling down though. It's a long ass fucking page.
Yeah, it's like forever.
Yep. So many. Look at that. So many options.
Why do you get all the colors?
All the colors. All the designs.
What size do that come in? This nigga nipple. Wait, what was the biggest size? I just wanted to
My
see.
bad. I'm sorry. I'll go back.
I just wanted to see if they made them in a larger size at all.
I just stopped. Oh, look at that.
38D.
Wow.
Convenient.
Mm. Thank. Ooh. Ooh.
That's a whole banger.
Right.
I'm with this. Ash angry as fuck.
No, I love it. I love looking at it.
Ash got us all this bullshit.
I have to scourge the fucking earth to get that level of quality of
Niggas
lingerie.
gotta go to Torrid and pay fucking $90.
I have to
$90.
like I gotta go on Instagram to find smaller boutiques like to find some shit that look like that.
I feel you.
I know.
The
But so
section's
how do
a
y'all
lot
feel
bigger.
about the beauty standards in women and versus men in relationships? Oh, look
Oh,
at
man.
that Ash. She caught the wave. She was going somewhere. Where was you going?
Whatever the fuck you blew in the air had me over here like supernovas.
Supernovas.
I'm so mad.
Super nervous.
I'm just like
So OG and then something else. I don't know what the other one is.
I would say that we both got it hard. Like niggas, they want niggas to have 15 packs and shit. You don't even get to have a 16 pack. Get to have a 15 pack. I was just thinking about somebody was like the standard that they didn't want women. They don't want women to be body shamed, but let a nigga's dick be under 3 inches. They ready to roast this nigga in 5 minutes. And I was just like, wow,
These are facts.
that standard.
These are facts.
It's like, well, why don't y'all stop body shaming dudes too?
Facts.
But in relationships, I don't know. How does that affect my man's body? I'm trying to think about the last relationship that I was in. I remember when he gained weight, I wasn't like, oh my God, you gained weight. What the fuck? You must go and slim fast.
You must go on slim.
Yeah.
The fast of the
But
slim.
you definitely like
You'll be
noticed,
there.
I noticed, but I was like, oh, whatever you eating. I'm doing my job. More like that.
I was in a relationship like that, and the dude gained weight, but it was like jail weight.
What the fuck?
It really was though. So it was just like, I like this.
Yeah, it didn't
Don't-
bother
Don't
me.
get skinny. Just don't.
He was like skinny, and
Like,
then
I'll
he.
still love you if you do, but don't.
Yeah, it didn't
I
bother
prefer
me at
not to.
all. If he
You
gained
know
weight,
how
lost
hard
it.
it is to maintain muscle.
That shit is hard.
No, I don't.
It's not
That's
easy.
why y'all be in the gym
Look,
like
no,
that.
I don't.
Yeah,
Like
well,
Niggas
I
gotta
used to be
eat.
brolic, and I was all nice and cockatiel.
this nigga was.
Getting back to that, I'd have to just like be in the gym all the time,
Like, all the
lifting
time.
again, and
Then your diet
I need a
gotta
partner
change.
really. Like
Ugh.
if I had
When
a
I
lifting,
had a
and
partner,
I need a
that's when I
real like
used to really
lifting
go.
partner, like someone. And Jones don't come to the gym often enough. He be lazy.
Sure.
Right, we was
I be
talking
inviting you all the time
I'ma agree, nigga. Sure.
because he knows it's the truth.
I'm gonna agree, nigga.
But yeah, no. So, but but if I'm already in a relationship with you, I'll fuck with you because I fuck with you. Like, you don't have to just be like one way. Because I be going through my shit. I be looking fucked up. Sometimes dreads be all over the place. I be looking fried sometimes. Everybody got their fried moments.
All right, there's moments, and then there's just times where like someone's just completely changed. I feel
Now,
like.
yeah, now when it comes to shit like that,
I'm like, look at. I'm
I
just
still want to
thinking
see you look good.
a scenario in which I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
But damn, y'all don't think that's like conditional? Or is that like a measure of your love for that person? Because I know,
mean,
just from an example, like when my mom and dad met, that bitch was tiny. She said I was a size, maybe a 6. Now she's about my size.
mhm.
But I don't think my father. I don't know. I never really asked my dad. They still together though, so it's not like he told his. I don't think he ever. I don't think it was a
feel
moment
like-
where he was like, "Your dad told me to lose weight, and I felt bad about it." I've never heard that story. Not saying it didn't happen, but
Mhm.
I feel like it's your job to be your best version of yourself for your partner. And
I
so
can agree.
if that means like looking the best version of you that makes them the most attractive, especially if that's the way that you came in. But I also think that's vice versa. So I think the man should be working to stay the best version of himself for the woman, and then she should also be working to stay the best version of himself
You can't
for
be
them.
like one way. That's crazy.
Like
more
you
like
got to
if
do
would
it.
it. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, what do you can ask a question?
I'm saying, would it change like if they just couldn't? I don't know, whatever physical reason. Say they're going through like
I was
a
gonna say, like,
depressed
just
stage,
time,
like
like,
whatever
yeah.
it could be.
there's
Like if you
reasons
just
that, like,
can't.
would alter the.
That's not a camp. That's something that can be
situation,
worked on.
for
We got to get through
feelings.
the depression first, but then we also need to
Get back.
then get back to this too. So I mean, there's an order of operation, but both things need to be worked on.
Yeah, through them cycles, because it's not gonna always. Your bitch ain't just always gonna look bad all the time, though.
Right.
I mean,
Like-
but letting yourself go is different from not looking
I was
bad
about
all
to
the
say,
time.
like
That's
Marcus
different.
said, like if it's just like you don't want to better yourself, or you don't
Yeah,
want
like
to,
that situation. That's
like
crazy.
it's separate when you like, damn, let me get my shit together. Even if you not your same weight that you was, but you got your shit popping, your hair done, you still looking good. Like the weight is just not like it's a factor, but it's not a factor for me personally. What?
Oh no, I'm talking to myself about how I
But-
would love there to be like a stand right here
Oh yeah.
because this is the perfect height for this.
But,
Either I have to stand or like I'm gonna have to lean down. I guess I'll just stand.
yeah. Oh, that would be dope. We got the mic on the bong.
Yeah.
But
That's the only reason I'm
Yeah.
standing up. I didn't want
but
to
if
be,
it's
like,
just
weird.
somebody that doesn't want to be better, like I've seen that happen before, where you just think like somebody thinks that this person is just gonna be with them forever and ever and ever, so they just do what the fuck they want to do. They just let themselves go and get lazy and shit like that. Like, but then that's not the stuff that attracted them to you in the first place. So now
Right.
you've changed.
But I also think it goes.
But that's what I'm
beyond
saying.
physical.
Like, when they physical attraction, did you really love that person for who they is if you were just focused on their physical attraction?
But it's all.
That's out.
But that's
Those
not
are gonna. I was like, if
all
the
of it,
person,
though. Like, it's
package.
the situation.
yeah, I was about to say you let the physical go, so that means that something changed in your mental too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
So both things are an issue now.
yeah.
Like it's not one because if you no longer want to work out or you don't have that driver, so something's changed. And so what's changed? Are you not feeling like yourself? You going through a rough period in life? So because that's probably something we need to address. Are we not having you don't feel good with me? What is it that's making you feel like, hey, I don't want to be active in this other part of my life where I was active before? But if it's, hey, I just don't want to work out anymore, and I'm not with that. I'm just gonna sit here on the couch.
Mhm.
That's selfish, and you kind of can't be putting yourself first in a marriage. And I guess that's how I look at it. Like if you're gonna be working towards marriage or like committed for real, then you got to kind of be like, all right, I'm gonna put them first at some point, or their needs have to supersede mine because if they don't, then we're always thinking about ourselves, and then why are we together?
See what you're saying?
But I don't know. I feel like if y'all both want to be fat, then shit, fuck it.
Be
Let
fat
the
then.
pounds go. Hey, let the pounds roll. Hey, jelly roll. Jelly roll.
Be jelly.
But like,
I got all the rolls.
in a sense of the thing,
Boy.
like, I kind of see like
Don't-
in a
don't
sense where
shame
you're
my
coming from
rolls.
too,
I didn't check.
because it seems more or less like, yeah, like if we're together and we grow old together and all that shit, I mean, there's gonna be a point in time in which it's just.
You just gonna be old and
Yeah.
not cute no
I
more.
mean, that's cool though. At the same time, it's
Like,
Be
I'm
old
just-
and in shape.
That's
Why do you have to
different,
be
though.
old and like?
Maybe, but half the time that shit don't work out like that. Like my father's foot is going bad. I'm
Like
1,000%
I
sure this
understand,
nigga not
like,
going
I
to
see
the
what you're
gym.
saying.
But
It's
that's
like once you
different.
like that's a
That's
whole
a
that's
medical
a different
condition,
look.
but-
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking
There
Like
was-
if you
more
able
like,
body,
There were steps before that that led to his foot going bad.
Mm-hmm.
And if he was more active, that might not have been the case. Taking things to keep your joints, your bones strong, shit like that. If that was more of a focus,
Mm-hmm.
just being the best version of himself. So just that. So even for him, he got to do not just your mom or anything like it's just like women specific. Cause I don't think that women should be like, oh, I got to hold myself to this specific standard. And I also think it sounds weird for a man to be like, oh, we all got to be the best version of ourselves when it's always like, well, women got to be up to this standard. So it's kind of shitty for the repressor, aka men, to be like, hey, everybody needs to be up to this standard when it's like, well, you've already been holding us to this like super perfect standard and y'all kind of been lacking on y'all department. So
That's a good question to ask. Do you think who sets the beauty standard then? You think it's men or women?
I don't know who the fuck.
that is
We
Yeah,
just woke up
standards.
one day and it was like this.
Hey,
No,
hey,
like
for
shit
real.
start.
I feel like
hurting.
all right. So here's my opinion. I feel like men started it,
Mm-hmm.
but nowadays women have more of a hold on it than men do, in a sense. Like, of
Yeah.
course, like women, like I guess you would like because back then, like in earlier in time and whatnot, you were appealing to a man. Like, cause your family was selling you off or giving you away and whatever. So what
Right.
you did to appeal to the man's eyes.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
made
And
high
that was-
heels.
that was set the beauty standard because all women wants to appeal so they can get married and have kids and live
Right,
their
right,
life.
right.
Yeah.
More recent times,
I
It's
don't
not.
need no man.
I was just about to be like, real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga.
yeah, like so it's like it doesn't really the man's opinion doesn't matter as much anymore now. So
I mean, but women been saying that they have been getting cute for us forever. Oh, I didn't get dressed for you. I didn't put this on for you. So if it's
they be
not for me,
lying.
No, who's it for?
Well, for me, I think it's for other women. I feel like women have always been in competition with other women
Women are in
since the
competition
beginning
That
with
too.
other women.
of like them
lot
noticing
of-
that there were other women around. Like the fuck, you looking at mine, the one that I ride on? How
I'm
dare
the
you?
best. Or they don't. Yeah, right. You want that direction. You want that attention. You want your survival to be focused on you.
You.
Pick me so I
Make
can
sure
have
I'm
a
looking
house.
like a bad bitch,
Essentially.
quote unquote.
And so, then
So
you
when these
ride-
other bad bitches around,
But I
this
remember.
nigga ain't
Like, shit, we knew
veering off.
like we knew the girl we used to work with. She got I'm not gonna say her name. on
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But you know how she had that complaint from the other chick that
Oh
used
yeah,
to work
yeah,
there
yeah.
about how she was dressing.
Yo. Yeah.
On just on hater shit, just
yeah,
like
yeah.
she just come to work. She don't bother nobody. She not in people's face. She not being extra.
Yes.
She just come to work, dress the way she want to dress, which is allowed.
yes.
Does her job, really good at her job,
Yes.
but you mad.
Mad because of the shape of her body, which is something that's
It's
not
out of her
anything
control.
that she can
Like,
control. She's
You
just
mad, and it's not like she wearing inappropriate shit.
no. Yeah.
Yeah, she's still in her survival. Bitch, you taking my cow? Basically.
It wasn't even, like
it's
no,
not-
she
was
literally
just
was
chilling.
just
No, I'm
just
saying like in
cool.
like just your regular, your base survival. Essentially, like she's taking her cow. You're taking my comfort away. You're taking my survival away.
yeah.
My attention away from you. Taking the male attention away from me. That just ensures that I'm gonna survive out here in these cold winters. You took my cow.
nigga.
I mean, I guess, but
No, I was about to say male
Alright.
attention.
He understood.
was
Marcus
short
understood.
on
That's
that
a
end.
Marcus understood that joke. That's all that
real
matters.
short. Ooh.
I get what you're saying, but because me and him know
Yeah, I know he always
exactly
what I'm talking
what
about.
one person looks like and exactly what another person looks like, it's like
You gotta calm down.
I
yeah.
think I
It was
remember
it was just hate.
Yeah, it
Like,
was just pure, just hate
and you
for
could
no
tell.
reason.
like just pushing up your titties, like your high heels make you walk a certain way that's gonna get a nigga's attention. Pushing up like bras and panties serve no other purpose but for shapewear.
Mhm.
Like they just make you look smoother to just
Mhm.
appeal to somebody else.
Mhm.
And I remember somebody saying like when we got to this point where like real thin women were popular is because these gay men back in like the 50s and 40s were super enamored with like either skinny boys or like super young females who really didn't have like developed breasts or anything. And that's when they set the standard that you had to be a certain way. Because it was gay niggas that was setting the standard.
I mean, that makes
That's
sense to
interesting.
me, since I know back in the day, before the like medieval times and like a lot of like rural areas,
Mm-hmm.
if you have more girth, more meat to your body, is looked at as a consideration of a sign of wealth and beauty, because
Right.
you're able to eat. Hey, you
right.
can get that fat shit. Let me come over there. You got all the food. Shit, you got you be eating in the winter.
You be eating
Shit, it's cold outside. You still eating?
all year?
Shit, baby, come here. Come here, baby. You got all
hold
the roads.
you.
You got beef jerky in January?
What is this? Cheese?
Shit,
Salmon.
how you get salmon in the winter? Girl, you smart.
How many cows you got?
You know how to garden? Shit, you got.
Like that nigga, he eating over here.
Yeah,
Eat that food, baby.
And then it changed to skinny people, so that makes sense. If it was like, what? And then yeah, a lot of
Motherfuckers was eating cabbage soup.
No, motherfuckers don't eat. That's a sign of wealth. It's like that was crazy.
I'ma
It's
starve
crazy
myself.
That's the thing though, because I was like sitting somewhere yesterday. I'm not gonna say where I was, but I was watching these people walk, and I'm like, how are these people
Starve
living,
myself.
like, in impoverished areas and whatnot?
And fat.
Yeah, y'all fat. Like that don't even make sense.
American poverty is the best poverty ever. You get
Hey.
food. Listen to this concept.
Down the street, and I'm like,
How are you with iPhones? Better than mine's, mind you.
That's the thing.
Like you can't be in poverty. Like,
No,
well, that's
that's
another subject. But I'm just saying
I mean, poverty here is I don't
the
know.
best. If I had to choose to be poor, I'd choose American
It's
poverty.
way better than
I
other
agree.
places.
Yeah.
Man, other places they out here fucking,
Other places,
and this is like
environmental.
no
out
joke,
here is
fucking
systematic.
flies and shit.
Yeah.
Like
I
I'm
think
not,
that's the difference.
I was not even making a joke, but you know how to fucking,
Third
the
world
shit come
country.
on.
Fucking
and shit.
flies, yo.
I'll be irritated.
Yeah, that's
looking
how
at
you
that
know.
shit, 'cause I'll be
that
sad,
be-
like.
And then the flies
Yo.
don't move, and then they don't
And
move
they
the
don't
fly.
move 'em because they so
They
used
just
to
sitting
it,
there
like,
sad.
Like that shit, man.
Nigga,
I be
look,
mad
I
how
ain't
they
got
be
no
poor
fucking
over there,
food.
bro.
I ain't got no energy. I'm not about to waste my energy on this
Yes.
funky ass fly.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Funky
I'm
ass
hungry.
fly.
Right.
real.
I'll eat this
If I
motherfucker.
catch that motherfucker, I eat him. But shit.
But
Hey.
for real, man, we got the best
Oh, shit,
poverty
he
out
got it.
here, bro.
Yeah, finally.
And we
Yeah.
still don't want to
Took me a
feed
hot
our
second,
people,
but I
and we
figured
got
it
money
out.
too.
I've been working.
And like, think about it though.
Doing this
Like,
whole time.
you have immigrants that come over, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
They come over here and they
Oh, that
balling
was
out
you.
of
That's
control,
what
and we
you
looking
said.
like,
Noise, but that was your mic.
what?
How did you come over here?
Oh, that's
Right,
fine.
and
It
you
was
pop, you
sliding.
still in poverty. You
Because,
just
man,
kicking it like
we
this is a lot better
spoiled.
where I came from.
We spoiled. Period.
Agreed.
People come over here, they like, nigga, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know what he's dealing with over there.
Like my nigga, I can walk down the street and just eat. Like,
I mean, but I don't think it's our fault.
no,
It's not. It's just the way.
it's our country.
It's just the way of the world, the country. For
That's
us.
just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
Things are never the same.
Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah.
Look at you getting it.
That's my shit.
Hell yeah.
See no changes. Okay. I won't hit y'all. I'll spare y'all with the Tupac. But my nigga Mike Tyson will not be 1-2ing me. Because Tupac is my nigga.
Yeah.
You give you all the hands.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm not fighting Mike Tyson.
Hell nah, bruh. This
Shit,
nigga
how
whack
did we get on
should have
poverty?
reneged.
We was talking about cows,
We talking about
Nigga, we went from Rihanna to fucking
to cows,
Yeah.
to
We
poverty.
was talking about,
I know what we started.
we
We
was
was
talking
talking
about
Relationship.
the relation to
Yeah.
like weight and like wealth back in the day.
Okay, because
And I was talking about how I saw some
poverty.
people walking through the hood.
Okay,
I
because we
was
started talking about
curious.
flies on people's
Yeah.
faces. I was like, I don't understand how we got all the way down.
I was thinking of third world poverty in comparison to ours.
So how do y'all think y'all as men, y'all standards, do y'all think it's not, I wouldn't say fair because it's not about being fair or anything, but how do y'all feel about having to live up to those standards?
I don't know what women find attractive about men, so I don't really be living up to shit.
No,
But I'm cute, so I know that.
that was real
Like,
deep, Tony.
I'm real. Like,
I
That was real fucking deep.
How is it deep?
It wasn't.
Sarcasm. Ding 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 ding
Real
ding
fucking
ding
deep.
ding
I
ding
was
ding. You just won nothing.
I don't know what y'all like, but I'm cute, so
Pretty much. Confidence is
No,
key.
like, yeah, that's what I got. Like, I don't really know what women like. I don't know the features that y'all find attractive. Like, women can name
Well-
things that men find attractive.
what do you think? Like, what would be your ideal body? And where did you get that idea from? I guess is the question. What do you think an ideal body for you is, not just for men? And then think about like where you got that from. And was that your idea in the first place, or was that something like imposed upon you?
Hold on, let me show you. Imposed on me. I don't know if it was
Not
on me,
imposed,
how?
but
Or,
like,
put into me like by other-
Influenced.
there we go. You just seen it somewhere and was like, okay, bitches like this, so I'm gonna be what bitches like.
Yes.
Okay. Essentially.
Yes.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I don't know if you thought about it. If you can answer, or whoever can go first. I don't
Go
know.
ahead, Marcus. Yeah, 'cause I'm looking for something.
I don't know. Like, I can tell you where. Where to start? I can tell you like my influence from my dreads.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you like bodily influence though, because it's like I don't know. I know how. I'd say I was like maybe 14, 15.
Mm-hmm.
Based off of where I lived. I don't know the actual age. But I was looking in the mirror one day, right? I was like, okay. I didn't have dreads yet. Still a fat kid, you know, all that. And then one day, like, I was just, nothing happened when I looked in the mirror. I was just looking in the mirror.
Oh, I was about to be like, this is a pivotal. No, it's not a
No,
pivotal moment.
because I just thought about it, like, that didn't happen when I looked in the mirror. It happened after I looked in the mirror. Like, every once in a while, I get this image, like, I'll be, like, laying down, have my eyes closed or something. I get this image of myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this image of myself is, like, I don't know where this image came from. I don't know, like,
That's what I want to get to.
I don't know the influence for it or anything of the sort. I just see this image of myself, right? And I just, like, the first time I saw it, I worked towards that image.
Mm.
So I have long hair now, and I'm skinny.
The end. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's just what it was. It's not like I don't know what the influence is really, but like I couldn't even begin to tell you where the influence comes from. Because then I saw it again.
Right.
But the next time I saw it, I still had long hair. I was still a skinny nigga.
And how do you like
But there was
feel?
someone standing behind me. So yeah.
This nigga had a whole fucking shamanistic experience.
Like-
He had a whole shamanistic.
I mean, if I
deep
take the whole
ass-
situation,
It's a
cool,
shamanistic
but, like,
experience,
we ain't gotta get
yeah.
into that,
This
'cause
nigga
that's
be
not-
experiencing whole ass visions.
That's not what we're talking about right now. But that kind of drops my image of myself too.
So do you feel better? Like, do you feel better? Like your self esteem has grown since like from that point to now, since you've looked more like what you thought you're supposed to look like in your head.
I want to say yes
Mm-hmm.
and no, because like I don't think my self esteem was more based on my image, more or less like the way I feel.
Oh, like you didn't feel bad because you were heavier?
Not
Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay.
Like, it wasn't like my drive, like, because when I started losing weight, it wasn't because I tried to actually lose weight. I just started losing weight.
Right.
So it wasn't like me driving towards it. I started working out just to work out. It was more or less because this nigga wouldn't leave me alone. So I worked out for 2.5 years, and then he left, and I started working out.
Yeah.
So
I can imagine like him pulling up his pants and they just fell. This nigga really forgot he lost all that weight. Just like, and they just fell down. He was like,
Like, God damn it,
So,
Tony.
like-
I
just-
needed a gym partner.
So,
We about to
nigga,
go back to
we
the
gonna
gym.
drag Marcus around. Marcus, get your ass up.
And then I got addicted to the gym. So then it was like, now I'm going to the gym because I want to go to the gym. Because
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like addicted to the workout. Once I get into it, I'm into it.
That's how. But that's how it is. I used to be like that.
Once I break
don't know
out
what
of
the fuck
it,
happened.
it's like a habit. If I lose the habit for it, I just.
I think it's I just accepted the fact that I don't like going to the gym.
What happened?
You didn't hear what I just asked.
I didn't either.
I forgot where I was at. I'm like, is Planet Fitness still open 24 hours?
Yes.
I'm like, bitch, try to go sign back up. You know what? I am dead ass. I had to think about it like
Dead ass.
You know what? Because that's where I used to be when I was in the gym and I was smaller. I thought, you know what?
Marcus, you should sign up too.
I'm about to sign back up.
I'm not going to the gym. I got a gym in my basement.
You don't go work out there, so sign up too. Work out with me. I'm not going there to work out. It ain't got everything we need.
That's fine.
No, come on.
I'm not spending money.
If I pay for it,
Very simple.
I don't just get the
What if I
black
pay?
pass and just bring him or whatever that shit is as your guest.
oh yeah, big
For
I already
free.
got one.
There you go. Oh,
Come on,
sorry,
Marcus.
I just. I'm sorry, Marcus. I'll be your guest if you ever need me to, but Marcus, you look pretty stuck, my nigga.
Marcus, we going to the gym again.
I don't know.
Nigga face like,
We're gonna go to the gym on Wednesday.
I'd rather just smoke weed and
Read my books.
We gonna work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
listen to music.
It's gonna be a good thing. We're gonna work out and then we're gonna write. It's gonna be a cool workout. It's gonna be a good day. And then I'm gonna slowly work you into more days. But I'll just start off with one day. Wednesdays.
And there you have it. Marcus is back in the gym.
Yeah.
Nigga, we about to see
I
Big
appreciate
Marcus out this bitch. My nigga swole.
But I think I figured it out.
All right.
So
I believe it.
nowhere near as like mystical as Marcus is. Like full body journey. The only journey that was like any semblance of like super important was like my hair. Like it got like I used to always keep my hair real short. And then I went crazy for a time period and just started letting my hair grow out and being like just getting in like a real creative like space and things like that. And that turned into dreads. And so now I like that where it's just like I don't know, like the creative version of myself was produced from that. So outside of like my hairstyle, body wise, like I kind of have high standards. So if I'm gonna be shallow and have high standards, I also can't be fat. Those don't go together. That's wild. I'm gonna be out here just fat, got a couple rolls, can't look down and see my dick, and then be like, oh, girl, you know. You ain't been to the nail shop in a couple weeks. You got some chips on your nails. Your toes ain't
Got some
done.
chips on your nails.
You keep putting your toes in them sandals, and you got the chip paint. I don't understand what's happening. You got chip fingernail polish, but then also I don't know. I like to look good,
Yeah.
and I like to look good for like aesthetically for women. Like that's why I'm out
Like
here.
that's what you're doing it for.
Yeah, that's what I'm out
Yeah.
here to attract. So like,
I think that's what
why
it
not?
came down to. Like, hey,
Yeah.
can we attract the opposite sex? What do you like? Because I'll do whatever you want me to do.
Let me get in the gym.
Yeah, I'll get in the gym.
Not within reason. Like if you want me to be fat, like there's a couple chicks that like told me that, oh, we like Husky Tony. That's cool. I don't know if Husky Tony's ever gonna come back.
Did you like Husky Tony? Was that like
Husky Tony didn't have like abs and and this like
Nigga, like, I like this Tony. Fuck you.
you
I
like
like-
this one better?
I like the abs and like the little V shape that I have in
Okay.
the pelvic area. That shit's hard. So if I can get back to that and then be a little cockier, then sure, we can do a meet in the middle ground. But if it's like a pick one, then I'm keeping this.
I feel you though.
So it's within reason. Like, y'all, I'm fine. I look good. I'm cute. So I'm shallow also. So like, it's real shallow and not deep. Unlike
Yeah.
Marcus had a spiritual awakening and
This nigga.
and it came out of a cocoon.
out
from a
of body
mirror.
experience and shit. Like
This nigga.
that shit.
Yeah, you stepped
Yeah,
out the mirror.
It was beautiful, and I can't wait to hear it. Like,
Marcus stepped right out the mirror. It was like, shit, who is this? Me?
let me bring this nigga to life.
who is this? Me.
That's what happened. Marcus was a deep in his past life. He just had to channel that in the mirror, and he was like, you know what? You right, Marcus. We about to get at it. He's like, long hair don't care. Who said that? Me? That's how you been ever since. That's how he been since I known him. Yeah.
I changed in 7th grade.
Yeah, he was long hair, don't care. It's me.
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But other than that, what was bullying? Fuck, I don't. Do we? I want to talk about that, or y'all want to say that? Because we already at an hour and a half, and I don't know like how people feeling.
I can save it, but if you would like to,
I don't care.
I prefer to save it.
Yeah, we can talk.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Like,
Appreciate you.
all right, well, we're gonna come back with y'all and touch on like the school system, bullying, the Roots picnic, all kinds of just good stuff. Hopefully, I can announce something next week that I couldn't announce today that I wanted to announce today. But niggas was being fuck niggas and wouldn't let me check in when I want to fucking check in, talking about, oh no, this is a real popular place, so you can't check in till 4 fucking o'clock. My
Oh.
nigga, what?
I was
I was
hella
lost for a second,
lost.
too.
That's
But
fine.
we here. We on track now.
We got it. It's good.
Well, yeah, I'm real
good.
salty about that, but I'm gonna figure it out. And so, all right, this has been a motherfucking conscious reconstruction podcast. You know, I'm the host with the most. We got Big Dog in the building, Logical High, Big
Yo.
Ash over here. I always keep Marcus in the middle for some reason. I'm gonna start putting you at the end and putting the two women before you.
The fuck?
Okay.
I mean, I felt like it was rude. I ain't mix it up and always like it's either you or Big Dog at the end.
I mean, it's kind of like in the order we're sitting. Like you just kind of just
that's
went around
exactly what happens.
the circle.
He looks
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
He checks everybody off the list
Yeah,
and be
that-
like, bye.
Yeah, that is. I literally either which
That's
way
okay.
I
I'm
go.
not offended.
He's generally in the middle, so that's how my mind works. But I'm like, all right, I can probably.
I wasn't like, why is his name before mine? Never.
I'm
Not
saying.
once.
Hey,
Not even a
listen,
little
I
bit.
know that y'all not like that.
Uh-huh.
But what if the listeners was like that? I
Okay,
ain't got
so-
time for somebody.
Oh,
to try to
whiny
keep-
ass listener. You can still say subscribe though.
yeah.
Don't
Yeah, it is.
Everybody like, oh, you disrespecting the women. You don't never say them. Relax.
CR is canceled. No.
No.
We're not offended.
No.
We're
No.
not offended.
You know what?
Please don't cancel
Oh,
us.
you know they tried to cancel Joe Budden
Why?
over some comments he
Good
made
luck.
about
I want that
Kawhi's
nigga ain't
father.
never gonna get canceled.
Okay.
It didn't work,
Yeah, I feel like, oh, good luck with that.
but that's what happened. But anyway, this has been a Conscious
As
Reconstruction
long as
podcast.
Daniel Caesar's still canceled.
Oh yeah, fuck him. R.I.P. Nip.
R.I.P. Nip.
Yeah, we out.
You're out of here. Bye. Ad libs.